Hey everybody, it's Thursday morning. Time to get started. I'm gonna move equipment today. Try to start cutting beans on our other farm. Last video I put up, I was telling you that I got a little sidetracked on getting some bush hogging done around the outside edges of the field, and I told you I'd show you why. So this is a little bush hog that I bought about 5 or 6 years ago. It's pretty much wore out whenever I bought it. I got it at auction, didn't pay but probably, I think it's like $250, something like that. Figured I got my money out just having a gearbox. That's probably worth that. But anyway, I've wore it out probably the second time. It's all busted up. A lot of cracks in the decking. And just, it's seen its days. It's been a good one for what I gave for it. But a guy come down the other day and was going to use a little tractor, and I had this on it, and he's going to take the bush hog off, and he couldn't get the power takeoff loose from the tractor. So he took the bush hog 3-point hitch loose and pulled this loose, pulled the power takeoff shaft loose, right here, and then took the power takeoff off the tractor. Well, I just laid it on the bush hog, and I come down here, I was going to use it, and I couldn't get the power takeoff shaft to go back together. That's as far as I could get it. I took a 2-pound sledgehammer, and I soaked it down with WD-40, burnt motor oil, everything, and tried to hammer it on there. It's one of those triangle type PTO shafts, and once you take them apart, they're really, really hard to ever get back together. So, with the fact that it was wore out, like I said, I had it 5 or 6 years, and got a lot of good use out of it. So I figured it was time for a new one. So I went ahead and put it over here on top of the first bush hog that I wore out probably 10 years ago, and they are going to go to the scrapyard. Probably going to take the gearboxes off of them. I don't know, may not even be worth a trip down there. They don't weigh anything, but I'll take the gearboxes off of them. Somebody else may need them sometime, or I may need it sometime for something. But anyway, excuse me. Take you over here and show you the new bush hog that I bought. I always like to keep a smaller bush hog around for the projects that I've got, like bush hogging around the edges of fields. Like I said the other day, the landlords like to keep things looking good, so, and I don't mind spending a little money and the effort to do that. It's a reflection on what kind of farmer I am, I think, keeping everything mowed off. So there's a farm supply store in town that sells bush hogs and post hole diggers, fuel tanks, you name it, they've got it. And I went up there and I looked at this one. It's 5 foot also. I couldn't even tell you the brand name on it, but looked it over, decent price for it. It was time for a new one, so I went ahead and bought this one. It's a perfect fit for this little tractor. I can get in and out of places with it. Does a great job. I cut with it for a couple hours the other day. Went around the farm that we're fixing to go to and trimmed around all the edges of the field. And, come back down to this farm, done some trimming up around here just to try it out. And I'm impressed. It's heavy. It's good bush hog from what I can tell. And like I said, it's a perfect little fit for this little tractor right here. I bought this tractor brand new back in 2008. It's a 3005 John Deere. And it's equivalent to what used to be the 790, but in 2008, they had to make some changes on the emissions on the exhaust, so they in turn changed the nomenclature number of the tractor. I got this one straight out of the factory. It wasn't sitting on lot, I ordered it. It's the most handy piece of equipment I think I have on the farm, next to that trailer. But I got the front end loader, I got a dirt bucket, pallet forks, box blade, and later I bought a finishing mower with it. But it's really a handy little tractor. It gets more hours put on it than probably anything I've got on the farm. But anyway, I told you that I would put a video up and explain why I got sidetracked the other day. And this is one of the purchases that we've got for this year. We'll see how everything runs with that. And we're going to be moving equipment here in a little while, so I'll try to get some video of moving the combine, and then after the dew comes off the ground, and we'll start cutting beans. So stand by for those videos. All right, talk to you later.